Learning to fight is not about becoming a weapon. It's about understanding yourself, your limitations, and your potential. It's about discipline, control, and the will to protect rather than harm. The first rule of any physical confrontation is to avoid it. This is not out of cowardice but wisdom. Conflict often escalates and rarely resolves the issue at hand. Diplomacy, empathy, and patience can often succeed where a fist cannot. Remember, the battle won without fighting is the greatest victory. But if the situation is unavoidable, you must understand the fundamentals. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, one foot slightly ahead. This provides balance and readiness to move. Your hands should be up, safeguarding your face and ready to react. Don't square your body towards your opponent. A smaller target is harder to hit. Footwork and mobility can't be overstated. The ability to move swiftly and purposefully can turn defense into offense, create openings, and save you from harm. Good footwork is like a good foundation for a building. It's what gives you stability and flexibility. Reading your opponent is a nuanced art. Look for patterns, predictable movements. But don't just use your eyes. Listen. Feel the rhythm of the fight. Is their breath ragged? Are they favoring one leg? Information is power, even in a physical confrontation. And your techniques, your punches, your kicks, they're tools. Just as a carpenter chooses the right tool for the job, you must choose the right technique for the moment. Remember your training, but also adapt. Fighting isn't a choreographed dance. It's chaotic, unpredictable. But with all these tools, techniques, and strategies, the most important thing to remember is this: know your limits. Understand that every person has a breaking point. There's no failure in retreat if the situation is beyond your control. It's not about the ego, it's about survival. Finally, and most importantly, remember why you fight. Not for aggression, not for dominance, but for protection, for defense. You are not a weapon, but a shield. Your strength is not in your fists, but in your heart, your courage, and your willingness to stand up for what's right. Remember, it's not about how many fights you've won, but how many you've avoided. It's not about how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's what makes a true warrior.